Hi there, it's Claire here from the Wellness Project. Okay, so today I'd like to talk to you about structure and organisation. Now it's actually, whenever I say those two words to a client, I kind of get this like, oh no, I don't like structure, I don't like organisation sort of reaction. So maybe you're having a similar one right now as you hear that. Now it's kind of interesting because I'm a big believer that our overall wellness is all about balance. It's such an integral part to how we actually live and breathe in wellness on a daily basis. Now part of being in balance is actually creating some structure and some organisation around the things in your life that are non-negotiable and around the things in your life that you know you need to live in more balance. So what I'd like you to do right now is pull out a pen and paper and actually just quickly jot down the things that you know are your non-negotiables. So as an example, you know that you need to move on a daily basis, or maybe you need to move every second day. You know that you need to grocery shop on a particular evening because it sets you up for the week. You know that you need to carve out some me time, a particular evening or a day where it's just about you, not working and not thinking and not hanging out with anyone and just doing stuff that makes you happy. So just write down a list. You'll probably come up with about 10 things. And then what we're going to do is talk about how to actually structure this into your week. So what I personally like to do and what I recommend to most of my clients is using a calendar just like this. You can buy these sort of things from kikki.K, you can buy it online or even just draw up one for yourself. And as you can see here, you've got each of the days of the week mapped out. So what I personally do once I've written out that list, and do know that this list is something you have to do on a regular basis because it does change depending on what's happening in your life. But once I have that list, I then look at my week and I think, okay, this is when I'm working, can't change that. These are the days that I want to be exercising or going to a yoga class. These are the days I'm happy to be at home and practicing my own yoga routine or doing some form of exercise in my area. This is the night that I want for me time. This is when I know grocery shopping is great. I can get out there and get the stuff that I need to prepare. This is when I want to actually cook and prepare a few meals. This is when I want to be social, so this is when I want to have time to hang out with friends. This is my study time. You get it, all those kind of things. So actually map it out. Now what's kind of interesting about this is people get a little bit resistant to the idea of having their week so structured. Now I just want to flag here that this is not about you having this set plan and you can't ever deviate from it. It's not about that at all. But if you're one of those people that just seems to never be able to get on the yes train and just stick with the things that you want to do, then structure like this can actually help you not say no. So help you step away from that continuous pattern where you go, okay, I'm just going to skip that, or I'm going to scrap that, or I'm going to squeeze this in here instead. And then you're the one that ends up feeling guilty because all the should've, could've, would've's never actually happened. The other thing to note here is this: from structure comes spontaneity. So when you create the structure and you put the foundations in place, there's more space for the spontaneity in your life. There's more space for those little random moments that kind of pop up. The good, the bad, the ugly. So I'm talking, a fantastic evening out with a girlfriend that's just kind of randomly popped up. Or even some of the more frustrating or difficult situations that do come up. The structure and the space allows you to be able to handle those situations or roll with the punches or just plan in whatever it is that you want to do instead. So it also means that you're not breaking promises to yourself. That you're not saying continuously, I'm going to do all these things, and then not doing them. So it's a really, really simple exercise. So what I recommend, just to recap, is that you write down a list of all the things that are your non-negotiables in terms of your wellness. Of course, there are other non-negotiables like when you've got to be at work and all those other kind of commitments, so you do have to note them down as well. And the second part of that is structuring it into a week-by-week planner. Now stick it up somewhere in your home that you can see on a regular basis, and also be open to the fact that every now and then you're going to have to check in and regroup, reframe, restructure, because it doesn't always stay the same. Things happen in our life. You have a busy month at work or you're going away, and you do have to take the time to reorganize and restructure. So I'd really love to hear your thoughts on this in the comments below. So let me know how you go with structuring your week, or is this something that you already do? I'm really looking forward to hearing what you think about this, and I'll chat to you soon. Bye.